How much equity have buyers gained in the new Grand Park Village in Summerlin? And that's what we're talking about today. So let's roll. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to discuss how much equity buyers have gained since the Grand Park District has opened in 2024, as well as what new communities will be coming to the Grand Park in the next quarter or two.
Yeah, exciting.
Okay? But before we get started, I'm Angela O'Hare, your favorite Las Vegas realtor.
And I'm her sidekick, Damian Barton.
And if you are thinking about buying or selling in Las Vegas, I am your favorite Las Vegas realtor.
Yes.
Call me at
702-370-5112.
All right, so let's get started. Nestled atop on elevated terrain in Summerlin West is the Grand Park Village. Heralds a stunning new chapter in Summerlin's evolution. Officially introduced at the end of 2024, this thoughtfully designed village lies just west of the 215 Beltway and Summerlin Parkway, seamlessly bringing the gap between burgeoning residential neighborhoods and the dramatic backdrop of the Red Rock Canyon.
Mm-hmm. And with this video, we'll walk you through every community that has opened within Grand Park Village since its debut, exploring their original starting prices, comparing them to where prices stand today, and measuring the equity gains homeowners have seen since launch. Plus, we'll give you an exciting sneak peek at all the upcoming neighborhoods lined up for the future in the Grand Park Village.
But there's something just as important, and the most important thing is if you are thinking about buying in this village new construction, you need to bring your real estate agent with you on the very first visit before you tour the model homes on your own. That way they can represent you and register you on that first visit.
Yes.
If you don't bring your real estate agents with you, unfortunately, the builders can't backtrack. That's it. We have to be the procuring cause, right?
If you want somebody to represent you, that's what you have to do.
And it's very important. A lot of people think that they can just buy it, but even though we may or may not be able to get you some deals, it's important that we're there every step of the way because the builder's agent represents the builder where we represent you. And oftentimes we're pretty much free and the builders pay our commission.
True. Yeah. And there are nuances with the different builders too.
But we're there every step of the way.
To help you dive deeper, we've created a dedicated video for each community that has opened in the Grand Park Village, along with videos of all the model homes, giving you a first-hand look at floor plans, upgrades, and design features that have shaped today's pricing trends.
And you can always go to my website at neighborhoodsinlasvegas.com, scroll to the top at Summerlin Villages, highlight Grand Park Village, and all the videos that we have done on that community is there, as well as all homes that are for sale in that community. A lot of times the builders put their spec homes or move-in ready homes on the MLS. So it's very informative for you, as well as, of course, go to my YouTube channel. But if you want it all in one, it's on my website. So the first community that we're going to go over is Alton by KB Homes. And this was the first residence to arrive at the Grand Park Village, which launched in November of 2024. Alton is a gated community located on the southwest corner of Sandstone Rise Drive and Grand Park Boulevard. It'll have a total of 200 single-family 1 and 2-story homes on 23 acres. This community is thoughtfully divided into two different collections. You have landings at Alton and reserves at Alton. They are about halfway sold out.
With the landings at Alton, this features 5 2-story floor plans to choose from. These are ranging in size from 1,832 square feet to 2,466 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4 bathrooms, and 2-car garages. Now the price is starting in the low 600s to the low 700s, depending on the floor plan. Now let's talk about the equity gain. Depending on the floor plan, elevation, and lot premium, this community has gained between $9,000 to $11,000 in equity since opening in late 2024.
As you can see in reality, $9,000 to $11,000 is not a huge equity gain for this community. It is KB Homes, so it's a little different than if you were to buy other builders. So next we're going to go over the reserves at Alton. The reserves at Alton features 5 1- and 2-story floor plans to choose from, ranging in size between 1,634 square feet to 3,063 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 5 bathrooms, and 2-car garages. Prices currently are starting in the high 600s to the high 700s, depending on floor plan.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and so for the equity, all floor plans in this community have gained $55,000 in equity.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. So it's important when you buy a new construction home that you usually buy in the beginning of the phase, because each time they release a lot, those prices keep on going up. So obviously when they first released this, it's gained $55,000. Apparently in the other community at Landings, they weren't increasing as much as they were reserves. Maybe reserves was more popular or more in demand. So that's why you see a huger equity gain than you did in Landings. But again, when a new community comes out, if you're very interested, I suggest you buying right in the first couple of phases because of the huge equity gain. You may not get the prime lot location, but you will gain a lot of money.
Yeah, and sometimes the construction and stuff is there too, so you got to put up with that, but it's maybe worth it in the long run. Now we're going to go over Arcadia by Shawwood, which is a gated community located in the northwest corner of Sky Vista Drive and Fox Hill Drive. This community opened in February of 2025 and will have a total of 40 single-family 2-story homes on 9.86 acres, so get them while they're hot. There are a total of 3 different 2-story floor plans to choose from, ranging in size from 3,176 square feet to 3,399 square feet, with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 4.5 to 5.5 bathrooms, and 3-car garages. Now the starting prices are going to be in the mid-millions. Now depending on the floor plan, elevation, and lot premium, this community has gained between $44,000 to $80,000 in equity since opening in February of 2025.
So that's huge equity gain. They have only sold about 11 lots out of the 40. And they finally got 3 or 4. They're already putting the sticks up.
Yeah, we saw them.
It took a long time. Again, we've done a video on all of these communities. If you want to learn more about them, you can always again go to my YouTube channel or my website.
Yeah, we know them very well.
Next is Ashland by Taylor Morrison, which is a gated community located at the northwest corner of Sandstone Rise Drive and Sky Vista Drive. This community opened in February 2025 as well, and will have a total of 92 single-story homes on 25.25 acres. There are a total of 2 different collections with 7 different floor plans to choose from, ranging in size between 2,450 square feet to 3,306 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2 to 4.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 3-car garages. Currently, prices are starting in the low millions to mid-millions depending on the floor plan. The lot premium, elevation, upgrades, etc. This community has gained between $40,000 to $55,000 in equity since it opened in February 2025, which is
nice.
Substantial equity, right?
Yeah.
Not as much as Arcadia. However, $55,000 since it's opened is great. Now,
that's in a year.
It also depends on your lot premium, depending on if you got an elevated lot, because some of those lots over there are around $300,000, and they're almost halfway sold out in this community since February, which is kind of crazy. And they were popular because some of them have the next gen suites and some very nice all single story community.
Next, let's look at Caldwell Park by KB Homes, located at the northwest corner of Grand Park Boulevard and Far Hills Avenue, with a total of 228 attached and detached single-family homes. Now, this community opened in May of 2025 and is thoughtfully divided into 2 distinct collections to cater to a variety of lifestyle preferences. There's the Groves at Caldwell Park and the Landings at Caldwell Park.
Yeah, so the Groves at Caldwell Park is a townhome community with 5 different floor plans to choose from. They're all 2 stories that range in size between 1430 square feet to 1947 square feet, with 2 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and 2 car garages. Prices are starting in the high 300s to the low 400s, depending on floor plan. Now, the interesting factor on this community is when we first toured it, when it first opened, they were 10,000 higher.
Yeah.
So they have not gained any equity because they had lowered every single price on every home floor plan by $10,000. So it's kind of interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Typically, unfortunately, townhomes in Summerlin or anywhere don't gain as much equity as single family homes. That's just the way it is.
And then there's the Landings at Caldwell Park, and this offers 97 two-story homes with 4 different floor plans to choose from, ranging in size from 1,832 square feet to 2,466 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4 bathrooms, and 2 car garages. Now the prices are starting in the low to high 500s in this community. Now, if you want to look at the equity, again, depending on the floor plan, lot premium, and elevation, also driveway length within this community has gained between $3,000 to $8,000 in equity since its opening in May of 2025.
And that's pretty good considering Alton has not, probably almost, Alton had gained, let's see, 3 to 11?
Yeah.
So 3 to 8,000 since it's opened is pretty good. Or
Yeah,
9 to 11.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's pretty good equity gain since it just opened a few months ago, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yep.
Giving you guys an idea what's going on.
So now we're going to head over to Carlisle by Tri-Point Homes, which is a gated community located on the northwest corner of Spring Run Drive and Sky Vista Drive. This community just opened August of 2025 and will have a total of 98 1- and 2-story homes on almost 30 acres. And again, there's 2 different collections. You have Carlisle Peak and Carlisle Ridge.
First is Carlisle Peak, which is an all 2-story community with 3 different floor plans to choose from. Now, these are ranging in size from 3,590 square feet to 4,283 square feet, with 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3.5 to 4.5 bathrooms, and 3 to 4 car garages. These prices are starting in the mid-millions.
Yeah. Since this community is so new, they just opened, has been no equity gain. Then there's Carlisle Ridge, which will feature 3 different floor plans as well. There's going to be 2 single-story floor plans and 1 2-story floor plan. It's more like a pop-up that range in size between 3,234 square feet to 4,417 square feet, with 2 to 4 bedrooms, 3.5 to 4.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 3 car garages. Prices are starting in the mid-millions as well. Again, since this just opened, there has been no equity gain, but we recently did videos on all the model homes, and we love them very much.
Yes.
Yes.
On a
It's
tour.
beautiful. Yeah.
Let's head on over to Edgewood by Tri-Point. It is a gated community located at the northwest corner of Park Bluff Lane and Red Point Drive. This community opened in December of 2024, and it will have a total of 58 single-family homes on 11.02 acres. There is a total of 4 different 1- and 2-story floor plans to choose from, ranging in size from 1,995 square feet to 2,644 square feet, with 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms, and 2 car garages. The prices are starting in the low and high 800s in this community. Now, depending on floor plan, lot premium, and elevation, this community has gained equity between $13,000 to $29,000 since opening in December of 2024.
Yeah, that's okay equity gain. Not as good as Ashland by Taylor Morrison or Arcadia by Shawwood, right? So these are unique type of floor plans, and again, we've done all the model home tours. It's barely any like backyard, it's all side yard.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting floor plans. They're very nice, again, the Tri-Point homes, but again, not as much equity gain, but still equity gain in the 8-9 months that it's opened. Now we're going to head over to one of our favorites.
Yeah, it is.
Glen Rock by Toll Brothers. And this is a gated community located in the southwest corner of Sandstone Rise Drive and Sky Vista Drive. And it'll have a total of 120 expansive single-family homes with exceptional views on 35.58 acres. So Glen Rock has a total of 8 different 1- and 2-story floor plans to choose from, some with casitas, elevators, basements, and optional rooftop terrace that range in size between 2,902 square feet to 4,805 square feet, with 3 to 5 bedrooms, up to 5.5 bathrooms, and 3 to 4 car garages. This community will also have a community park, and the prices are starting in the mid to high millions. And we have a home, it's called the Blackwood Terrace, which is the one with the basement being built. Now, the interesting factor, since this community opened in April of 2025, whenever I tour model homes, the very first visit, I save those sheets.
Right.
So I keep a track of
So we know what they're started
prices,
at.
right? So the sheet that I have from when they started pre-selling in April,
Yes.
the prices are the same as it is today.
Good to know.
Yes. So the good thing is, the bad thing is there's no equity gain.
Right.
There has been no equity gain since this community opened in April of 2025. But the models aren't open yet, and they've already sold 14 homes or lots. So it's kind of interesting that there has been no equity gain. Maybe they feel that the price is just right.
Yep.
Maybe the lot premiums are a little higher, but I'm
Being
going to
competitive.
definitely keep my eye on this community to see for future reference how much equity it will gain.
Yeah, we'll keep a very close eye on this one.
Yeah. So that wraps up all the current open communities in the Grand Park Village. Now we're going to go over all the coming soon communities to Grand Park. There's still a handful left, and we're excited to share with you what they are.
Yes. And the first community is Aberdeen by Tri-Point Homes. And it will be located at the southwest corner of Lake Mead Boulevard and Sunset Run Drive. This community will have a total of 131 single-family lots on 19.23 acres. No other information has been disclosed about this community, but we definitely will keep you updated on it.
Yeah, from what we understand when we spoke to the Tri-Point sales reps, it's that they said it was kind of similar to Edgewood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we shall see what it looks like, but it's, 19 acres. It's not that big, but 131 homes, so they're probably going to be jam-packed in there, right? Then another one that I have been checking daily, and I can't wait to find out what floor plans they're going to have, is Brantley by Pulte Homes, and this is going to be a gated community located on the southwest corner of Fox Hill Drive and Grand Park Boulevard. There will be a total of 168 single-family homes on 40.44 acres. Now, when we first heard about this community, I was told that there was going to be 9 different floor plans to choose from. I'm not 100% certain how many there's going to be, but when we look online, it shows 6 different models, so there could be only 6 different floor plans to choose from. They will be 1- and 2-story floor plans, and they will be most of their popular Pulte floor plans.
Now let's head over to Fairview by Lennar Homes, and this will be located at the southeast corner of Spring Run Drive and Grand Park Boulevard. This community will have a total of 85 luxury single-family homes on 34.89 acres. Some of the homes will feature next-gen suites. No other information has been disclosed about this community.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one because it's going to be an all single-story community. I do believe they're going to be larger single-story homes. I have a feeling they're going to be quite similar or, comparable to the Arches in the Red Point Village. With next-gen suites. Unfortunately, I don't think they will have RV garages. Just as something that Summerlin doesn't do is the RV garages. I do have a Lennar sales rep that I'm in contact with. She started naming some of the floor plans, but she said it probably won't open until next year, 2026, early. So again, I keep my eye on this community every day. I'm checking the website. And then there's Iris Glen by Richmond American Homes, and this is located at the Calico Bend Drive and Sunset Run Drive. This community will have a total of 76 single-family homes on 10.4 15 acres. I think they're going to be, we saw the sign up. I think they're like 2,000 to 2,400 square feet, two-story homes. Remember that sign?
Yep, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're not going to be too big of homes, but they're decent sizes, right?
Last, let's look at Primrose Park by Richmond American, which is a gated community located at the southwest corner of Spring Run Drive and Grand Park Boulevard on 16.35 acres. The model homes are not open yet, but they have already sold one home in this community. Primrose Park will have a total of 76 two-story luxury homes and is part of Richmond American's Aspire collection. There are 4 different floor plans to choose from, and they will be ranged in size from 3,260 square feet to 3,710 square feet, with 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and 2 to 3 car garages. Now, prices are anticipated to start around $1.2 million or so in this community.
Yeah, they used to have, when I looked at it, the prices on there, but then it went away.
Yeah.
So we shall see. I know interest lists are forming and they're pre-selling. When we drove by there the other day, we don't even see any of the models being built.
Yeah.
So we don't know when this community will exactly be opened. That's why it's still part of the coming soon.
We'll be up there tomorrow taking a look around though too.
So now we're going to go over the Grand Park, which is going to be the heart of the Grand Park Village. Grand Park Village takes its name from the iconic Grand Park, which is built as Summerlin's largest park at 90 plus acres. This future centerpiece will roll out in phased development, the first being in Summerlin Council Park slated for completion by year end of 2025. Imagine miles of trails, open spaces, playgrounds, and gathering areas that knit together the entire community. And as I was talking, I'm sure the drone, the community overview was going by. So we're super excited about this park because supposedly it's going to be one of the largest parks. And that's why we got the Grand Park.
Yep. The beauty.
Yep.
Grand Park is more than just Summerlin's newest village. It's a dynamic investment opportunity, a lifestyle upgrade, and a window into the future of the West Las Vegas living. As we've seen, many of the early buyers who moved in during late 2024 and early 2025 are already sitting on meaningful equity gains with home values steadily rising as new phases roll out. And with even more communities like Aberdeen, Brantley, Fairview, Iris Glen, and Primrose Park on the way, the momentum is just getting started.
If you're thinking about buying or investing in this exciting new area, now is the time to get started. The combination of location, builder incentives, and long-term equity potential make Grand Park Village one of the hottest spots in Summerlin. Do you want a personalized walkthrough, pricing analysis, or tour of any of the current homes? I am your Summerlin expert. We live and breathe Summerlin. We know everything about Summerlin. You can always call me at
702-370-5112.
And if you live in the Grand Park Village, let us know in the comments which community do you live in and how are you liking it. Right?
Yes, please. We want to know.
Most importantly, show us some love. Hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.